You know what the saddest thing in the world is? And here I want you to open your hearts. The saddest thing in the world are our limitations. You know what means limitations? I can do so far and more. That's it. You know, imagine between people, I love somebody very much, I can tell them so much, but I can't tell them more. You know, imagine I come to the point and I realize suddenly, no, I can't tell them more than that. What am I happy at that moment or sad? So you say, listen, but you told them so much. But it hurts so much, why can't I say more, right? You know, on one hand, I'm so glad that there was one God. On the other hand, it makes me so sad because I realize I'm just a human being, not more. That's it. That's it. Why is Moedim the Simcha? What's the joy of Yom Tov? Because Yom Tov, it's clear to me, it's not true. It's not true. I have no limitation. Don't have. Because I'm so close to God. And God gives me so much of His power. Mamish, God gives me so much, like, Mamish, God gave me, God put Himself into me. I know nafshik sovis yovis. Mamish, God gave Himself to us. God put His godliness into us. At that moment, Mamish, there's no limitation. You know, friends, I want you to know the deepest depth. I'm sure it's learned a lot of times. What did Avraham Avinu bring down to the world? There were a lot of holy people before also. But holy people before Avraham realized, I'm holy, I want to serve God every second, to the best of my ability. This is not what Avraham Avinu did. What does it mean Avraham Avinu was in the fire and the fire didn't burn him? I want you to open your heart. With no limitations. Because what does it mean the fire is burning me? It's the end of me, right? I'm serving God so much, then comes the fire and burns you. There's nothing you can do, right? That's the way God created the world. But imagine if I can serve God so much that the fire can burn me. I can still serve God. Like Avraham Avinu was sitting in the fire. You know when Avraham Avinu, the first preaching for God in the world was Avraham Avinu in the fire. I don't know if some of you remember. Just if maybe there's one person here who doesn't know, so let me tell you fast. Avraham Avinu, if you remember, was the first person who declared there's one God. So Nimrod, since Nimrod had declared himself that he is God, if you remember, his father brings him to Nimrod, because Abraham's father was like the president of Nimrod's republic, whatever he called himself, a democracy, and so Avraham Avinu says to Nimrod, listen, if you're God, I want you to stop the sun and bring out the moon. You know, I don't do such tribal things. Then he says to him, do this, you know, let the ocean go. It's just, I don't do such things. Okay, anyway, so Avraham Avinu says, he says, do something, show me that you're God, you know. Anyway, he didn't. So, the Mevo says that Imamish told the whole world to come. And I think, I don't remember the Mevo, how many versions, for how many days or weeks he was burning fire, and every day he threw in of slaves just to make sure that the fire is burning strong, you know. You know, God, Nimrod is telling people, you know. And he finally is throwing Avraham Avinu, and Avraham Avinu is in the fire for 3 days. It was awesome fire. And Avraham Avinu yelled out to the people, listen, I don't want to stand here, I'm tired, throw me in a chair of wood. They threw a chair of wood, and Avraham Avinu was sitting down. Avraham Avinu said, I'm hungry, throw me in some food. Unbelievable, right? They threw in food, Avraham Avinu, and he ate. He was sitting there. And you know how deep this is? Not only the fire didn't burn him. Avraham Avinu was not in the fire. Avraham Avinu was not in the fire. Nothing can stop you from serving God. Nothing can stop you from proclaiming to the world that there's one God. So this is the biggest simcha in the world. You know how deep this is, friends? That suddenly it is clear to me that I have no limitations whatsoever. But I want you to know something else. It is great joy, but you know how awesome that is? How it makes you shiver? It makes you shiver like a dog, right? Because my whole excuse for everything I did so far is only because my excuses are, and listen, I'm a human being, right? What do you want, right? What's happened? Okay, everybody knows that Mount Sinai was blowing of the shofar, but Yechat Kol Omer Shebamah, everybody was shivering. Why were they shivering? Gewalt is sense. Awesome. It is not awesome. You know, I want you to know what I call non-limitations on a simple level. Do you know that Reb Yitzchak Berditchever, listen to this, do you know that Reb Yitzchak Berditchever fasted Yom Kippur 2 days? You know, all the holidays are 2 days. Why is Yom Kippur 2 days? Rosh is 2 days. Shavuot is 2 days. So how come Yom Kippur is not 2 days? But our holy rabbis knew you. Normal. Okay, now listen, the way Reb Yitzchak Berditchever was serving God. The night before Yom Kippur, could he go to sleep? Couldn't go to sleep. Erev Yom Kippur, he was eating all day because the Torah said we should eat. Right? And he was blessing people. Yom Kippur night, he was learning the Masechet Yoma all night. Didn't sleep. Yom Kippur all day he was davening before the Yomot, and he was probably finished Le'ilah in the middle of the night. If you remember right, after Yom Kippur he was yelling to the shamans, bring me something to quicken my heart, and people thought he wants to eat. No, he was looking for Masechet Sukkot. He was up all night, that night, learning Masechet Sukkot. And the next day, he was mamish locked up by himself because he did his own thing. So how can it... Can someone tell me just to be quiet? They're just... Okay, I just want to say this one more thing. Okay, let's change it fast. Who is it?